Well, amidst all the drama that has taken place between Pakistan and the ICC at this stage, where they have decided to boycott only the India game just to make a hollow political statement, on the sidelines of it, interestingly, after 33.4 overs were done and Pakistan were not in the race for the semi finals, at that time the government of Pakistan released a tweet. The government of Pakistan released a tweet stating that, okay, we will boycott the game against India in the T20 World Cup, but we will play the rest of the game. Now, Pakistan's under 19 team had a clear cut objective. They had to chase 253 in 33.4, but they didn't chase it down. Not only that, at one point they were wanting to go only for a win. They didn't even achieve that and they lost by 60 odd runs. Now, in the post match presentation, Pakistan's captain has given a very strange thing about this whole situation. Why? What was the plan for the chase? That was the one thing that they wanted. What was the plan for the chase? They mentioned first plan is to win and qualify for the semi-finals. That was the first plan. But after losing some wickets, the whole plan totally changed. Really, after a couple of wickets, the whole plan changed. We only win the game, but unfortunately, wicket was tough for the second time. So, doesn't matter, result doesn't matter. I am really proud of my boys, especially the fielding and the bowling unit. Fielding unit, you dropped a couple of chances and that cost you 30 runs. Bowling unit, you leaked runs and allowed India to go past 250. The Pakistan captain Farhan Yusuf at this point in time has clearly mentioned that we had a plan but we couldn't back it up. For your kind information, Pakistan's run rate throughout the entire chase never went past 5. Never went past 6 in fact. 6 runs per over was the bare minimum that you had to maintain, but you just didn't have the intent. Farhan Yusuf, I think, was probably seeing some other game in Bulawayo at this stage because you had chasing 253. You had to chase it in 33.4. And if you only wanted a hollow win, shouldn't any right thinking team at this point in time say that if I want to hurt my opponent in a big way, I will first knock them out of the semi finals by winning? No, they didn't do neither. Neither they qualified, neither they knocked India out. You lost, continuing a proud streak that you have not won against India ever since the 2006 edition. You lost in 2012 and then you continue to ensure you have continued losing to them on a consistent basis. So, Pakistan captain gave this particular statement that yes, whole plan totally changed after losing a couple of wickets. You didn't have the power hitters to ensure that you did this. And that is why whatever happened in the Asia Cup, it's now revenge. Revenge is served best cold. And that is why what has happened, 191, you are thumping your chest, you are saying that, oh, we will take on India, we have broken the jinx. Under 19 World Cup, you have just come up short. And that is why Pakistan deserved losers because they didn't have the intent to go for the chase. And that's why 253 in 33.4, not 53.4. That was the equation. You had to chase the total down in 33.4. If you really wanted to make a statement, boss, I will knock India out. But no, we didn't want to knock India out. No, we just want to play for the win. They didn't even win that. And interestingly, when 33.4 happened, the Pakistan government tweet came out. And it was accessible, which showed that they will boycott the game against India. Now, many people are asking, why did Pakistan play this game? You could have boycotted this game also. I think what happened is, when you realize you are not in contention for the semi-finals, then the Pakistan government, to deflect all the attention, they said, no, let us release the tweet by 7:30 afterwards, 8:39, and then that's it. The result is gone. Pakistan are chest thumping at this point, oh, we'll boycott against India and show them that. That was the thing. But will Pakistan do that if it's an India semi-final or a final? Will they do that in Colombo? Because you've not hurt India, you've not hurt ICC, you've hurt Sri Lanka. Because you've taken away their money and all those things and now we won't play the big marquee clash against India. Well done for ensuring that you want to hurt person number 1, person number 2, but you misfire and you end up hurting person number 3. Typical Pakistan at this stage. So Ashish Ranjan is saying this boycott of India match will also affect international cricket in the future. I hope it impacts the international future, which involves no Pakistan. I just hope that happens in that sense. What if it is an India-Pakistan final? Will Pakistan have the guts to do that? In an ICC event, you only just shut shop after the Pakistan government tweet. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the thing that you're looking at. So that's what Ajib Agarkar, I think they planned, okay, they will knock India out of the tournament. They'll at least win. No, they didn't do neither. So they just released the tweet and Pakistan just said, okay, we have completed 90% of the game. Let us just finish it in that sense. So it was a comedy of errors that happened. And that is where you see India versus Pakistan. It was truly a horrendous situation that was there. The players now, Pakistan are out of the tournament. It's India, Afghanistan, Australia, England. That is the situation we have. And Sarat Chandra, a comedy movie should be made on this World Cup, would collect more than most movies. I don't know if it will match Dhurandhar, but yes, a movie on the Cricket World Cup fiasco and involving Pakistan and Bangladesh with the central character being Mustafizur Rahman will definitely be box office in more ways. And why did they play? That's what. Why did Pak not boycott this game? I wish I had an answer. I wish. So this ego tussle started after they refused to shake hand, and from there on the drama started with still has Ashish Ranjan. No, wrong. India's administration just capitalized on the greed, and that is why after Pahalgam, you should have not played Pakistan. Simple. You shouldn't have played them. That is the thing. If this is the state, is the international cricket going to die and go in leagues and end international cricket? I hope that happens. I hope, because anyway, the world is moving to league cricket. That's the point at this point in time. So, rookie techie, Pakistan under 19 don't have middle order. They struggled chasing 200, 240 in recent game. They could have gone if Samir Minhas had not been on first 10 overs. Indeed, Samir Minhas was the only way, but then not happening. So, why did Pakistan not chase well? Why did they not have that intent? Because they didn't have the batting. And when Samir Minhas went, they didn't have that. So that's why Farhan Yusuf can go and justify anything, but they had a plan, we had a plan B, we want to win. Of course, he will not say, oh, we didn't want to win. Pakistan didn't have any plan. When India made 250, let me tell you one thing, they were spooked. Pakistan were done. They couldn't chase the 33.4 because in their whole history, the fastest they have chased is 36.4. 200 plus that too, not even 250. That's where Pakistan's fatal thing remains. So yes, it's a sorry end to Pakistan. Thankfully, they are out. And thankfully, they are not playing the February 15th game because there is no place for rogues and notankis in the world of sport. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.